If you've watched playthroughs of mine, you'll notice that I basically always use the exact same chest sorting system for every world. A few chests organized in the same way by the crafting stations, then some extra ones off to the side that always have the same categories of items in them. It can be a little daunting trying to organize things, but set aside a couple of minutes at the beginning of the game. Make a chest for ores, make a chest for potions, make a chest for potion ingredients, and make a chest for blocks. With those 4 alone, you've already sorted most of the miscellaneous stuff that you'll find at the beginning of the game. Every time you get home, press quick stack, and if you have any items that don't quick stack, put them in the proper chest so that next time they will. Add more chests with different kinds of items as you need them. Make sure to break any chests you find in the world so you can reuse them at home. That is the most basic and simple system that you'll get, but you might want something a little more detailed. The first ingredient to a good organization system is, well, organization. Using this button here, you can change the names of chests, letting you hover over them to see which chest it is. You should rename your chests to say what items you have in them. There is one small issue with this. You can't store every item of a type in one chest. If you have an accessories chest, for instance, you're going to quickly run out of space. You'll need a second, and probably a third. Keep them close together if you can. If you're running out of space, just add another chest. Put your chests somewhere that you can expand them if needed, like underground. There are 2 other things to keep in mind when it comes to chests: quick stack and crafting. Quick stack is simple. When you press this button here, any items in your inventory that are located in nearby chests will automatically be placed in those chests. You can also favorite items to stop them from quick stacking this way. That means you can easily deposit anything in your inventory with a single click instead of fuddling with manually putting them in. That also means that even if you consider an item to be useless, keeping it in a chest is a good idea because that'll let you automatically get rid of any that you find later. Am I ever going to use a lesser healing potion? No, but just having a stack of them in a chest means that I never have to worry about getting them out of my inventory again. Quick stack has a very long range, but you should still make sure to keep your chests in the same general area. Crafting is a little more complex. If you have a chest open, anything in the chest is treated as though it was in your inventory for the purpose of crafting. So, you don't have to take the items out of the chests to make things. Because of that, any materials that you frequently use should be in chests alongside the items they're crafted with and near a crafting station. Potions are the obvious example. If you keep all your potion ingredients in a chest, you can just open it up and craft whatever you want. You don't need to take out each one and bring them to a bottle, and you don't need to remember the crafting recipes. Some items don't fit neatly into categories, and I default to item crafting for sorting them. For instance, a stinger is used to craft flasks, so I put it in potion ingredients. Vines and jungle spores don't fit into any easy categories, but they're used alongside stingers for crafting jungle gear, so I put them together. You can use that framework and those 3 things to work out a system that works best for you. This is the one that I use in basically every world. Put a row of chests below the crafting station so that they can be opened from above. Put 1 marked ores and burrs, 1 for potion ingredients, and an empty chest for hard mode items. These are all the chests that need to be next to the crafting stations. Then, place a bunch of other chests. Potions, blocks, and furniture are the ones I always make sure I have. After that, you can make chests for fish, accessories, armor, weapons, pets, dyes, solar eclipse loot, whatever you want to store. You can always add more chests, and as long as they're all named, you can locate anything you need quickly. I'm going to focus on the 3 chests by the crafting stations. Within the ores and burrs chest, I sort all of my metals and gems by hand. The top row gets the smelted burrs that exist in the world in order of rarity. The next row gets the ores, and the bottom 2 rows follow the same pattern but for the metals that don't exist in the world. Hellstone and meteorite go here as well, and I put life crystals in the top right corner along with chains in case I want to make any heart lanterns. In the bottom right corner, I put the 6 normal gems sorted by rarity. Sorting a chest like this lets me immediately tell whether I have an item and how much I have because they're laid out in a consistent and intuitive location. I don't need to worry about whether I have iron bars for a mechanical boss summon because I know exactly where my iron is, and it's been accumulating as I drop off my inventory with Quickstack. In the potion ingredients chest, I don't bother with sorting, however I make sure to keep gold and iron ore in here along with amber and obsidian for crafting their relevant potions. If you plan to keep fish in here for potions, don't keep seeds in the chest as well because you'll run out of space. Come hard mode, pixie dust and crystal shards can be kept in there to craft greater healing potions. Lastly, the hard mode chest. Because you don't have the space to keep the hard mode and pre-hard mode medals in the same chest, it's best to just make one to the side for them. I keep the 6 hard mode medals here laid out in the same way as the pre-hard mode ones, plus hollowed bows and chlorophyte. I put the souls down here where the gems would be and usually shove any other important hard mode crafting materials like ichor, crystal shards, and ectoplasm in here. And using that system, I can quickly gauge every important item that I have, craft whatever I need, and deposit all of my items to nearby chests without effort. I can keep a clean inventory too. That's one of the biggest benefits of an organized system, being able to use quick stack. But I tend to play faster and sell a lot of items. If you're collecting a lot of items and doing a long-term playthrough, you'll need a much better organization system. But that's not in the scope of this video, as I don't think that's applicable to most playthroughs. Let's say you're in the middle of a playthrough though, and your chests aren't sorted. The best way to sort them is to take everything out of all of your chests and put them in temporary chests, then start sorting them into where you want them to be. It's a bit more tedious, but it can save you a lot of trouble. Really, organizing chests has become a lot simpler than it used to be, especially with items stacking to 9,999. It's also worth saying that, at some point, you're gonna get lazy. You'll throw an item in a chest that it doesn't belong in. I had some in the chests in this video, especially in the multiplayer worlds. That's fine, as long as it's the exception, not the rule. Having an organized framework lets you do that and still be organized. The sorting system I laid out has empty spaces to let you throw some other stuff in there. It's flexible. As a side note, a couple of people have mentioned being annoyed by some of the videos cutting out without